haven't reviewed, we only just found out we're there, review it.
Hello, esteemed viewers. As we stand on the precipice of progress and innovation, it's imperative to look back at moments where humanity's ambitions and oversight led to profound consequences. In today's segment, we dissect the top 10 man-made disasters, offering deeper insight into each event's tragic circumstances and the indelible mark they've left behind. Beginning our countdown at number 10, we explore the mysteries surrounding a nuclear power plant. 3 Mile Island accident, Dauphin County, Pennsylvania. The 3 Mile Island nuclear incident in 1979 is etched in history as America's most severe mishap in a commercial nuclear power generating station. A cooling malfunction in a reactor resulted in the core melting, releasing radioactive gases. Though it resulted in minimal immediate human harm, the long-term environmental and health consequences, along with its significant societal impact, remain imprinted in memory. The disaster led to sweeping changes in nuclear regulatory oversight and spurred debates over nuclear energy's safety and future. Navigating further, number 9 spotlights the pristine Alaskan waters. Exxon Valdez oil spill, Prince William Sound, Alaska. When the Exxon Valdez oil tanker struck Prince William Sound's Bligh Reef in 1989, it spilled 11 million gallons of crude oil over 1,300 miles of coastline. The aftermath was nothing short of an ecological nightmare, killing countless marine animals and devastating the ecosystem for years. It wasn't merely a disaster of environmental proportions, but also an economic catastrophe for local communities. The spill resulted in profound changes in marine transport of oil, leading to the creation of the Oil Pollution Act. Number 8. Dust Bowl or Dirty 30s, Great Plains, USA and Canada. The Dust Bowl of the 1930s was an unparalleled ecological disaster caused by a combination of drought and inappropriate farming practices. This decade-long disaster eroded millions of acres of fertile soil, transforming farms into deserts and forcing families into a desperate migration in search of better lives. The haunting black blizzards became emblematic of the hardships faced during the Great Depression, forever emphasizing the importance of sustainable agriculture. Our 7th incident takes us to Italy, where a small town faced a chemical calamity. Savaso Disaster, Savaso, Italy. The small town of Savaso was thrust into the global limelight in 1976 when a chemical explosion released a toxic cloud containing tetrachlorobenzopyridioxin, one of the most toxic compounds known. Hundreds suffered chloroacne, a severe skin condition, and the region's animal life was decimated, with thousands of animals dying or being culled to prevent the toxin from entering the food chain. The Savaso disaster became a hallmark event, leading to the implementation of stringent industrial safety regulations in the European Union. Venturing to Japan, our 6th pick highlights the tragic interplay between industry and environment. Minamata Disease, Minamata Bay, Japan. Minamata disease is emblematic of the devastating consequences of environmental pollution. Starting in the 1950s, the Chiso Corporation's chemical plant discharged wastewater containing methylmercury into Minamata Bay, which accumulated in fish, subsequently consumed by the local population. Over the years, thousands suffered from severe mercury poisoning, with symptoms ranging from muscle weakness to severe birth defects. The tragedy underscores the severe human cost of industrial negligence. Number 5. Love Canal Disaster, Niagara Falls, New York. Love Canal, a neighborhood in Niagara Falls, became the symbol of environmental disasters in the late 1970s. The area, which had been used as a toxic waste dump, began leaching harmful chemicals, which seeped into homes and the local school, resulting in severe health issues for residents. The event brought to the fore the dangers of hazardous waste disposal and the dire consequences of unchecked corporate actions, leading to the creation of the federal Superfund program to clean up contaminated sites. With number 4, we're transported to a foggy London day, but this isn't your ordinary mist. Great Smog of 52, or Big Smoke, London, England. The Great Smog of 1952 turned London into a city enveloped in a deadly shroud. A prolonged period of cold weather, combined with windless conditions, trapped airborne pollutants, primarily from coal plants, forming a thick layer of smog. This catastrophic event lasted for 5 days, drastically reducing visibility and resulting in the premature deaths of an estimated 12,000 individuals. The disaster catalyzed changes in environmental policy, leading to the landmark Clean Air Act. Our top 3 begins with a marine disaster of unprecedented scale. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill, Gulf of Mexico. In 2010, a catastrophic explosion on the Deepwater Horizon offshore drilling rig released vast amounts of oil into the Gulf of Mexico, making it one of the largest environmental disasters in U.S. history. The impact on the region's ecology was profound, causing extensive damage to marine and wildlife habitats and decimating the Gulf's fishing and tourism industries. The spill underscored the risks associated with deep-water drilling and prompted calls for stricter oversight. Number 2. Chernobyl Disaster, Chernobyl, Ukraine. The explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in 1986 is one of history's worst nuclear disasters. A flawed reactor design, combined with operator errors, led to an explosion and a subsequent fire that released vast amounts of radioactive particles into the atmosphere, affecting vast areas of Europe. The nearby town of Pripyat became a ghost town overnight. Long-term health effects, environmental contamination, and the displacement of thousands of people highlight the catastrophic consequences of this disaster. Number 1. Bhopal Disaster, Bhopal, India. On December 2, 1984, the city of Bhopal experienced one of the world's deadliest industrial disasters. A toxic cloud of methyl isocyanate and other gases escaped from a pesticide plant, exposing over 500,000 people. Thousands died immediately, and many more faced long-term health complications. The tragedy is a harrowing reminder of the human cost when corporate responsibility and safety measures falter.